Hey fellow survivors, welcome back to another episode of the Desert Rat, and welcome to my channel, Chaos Cabin. The game, of course, is 7 Days to Die, and we are building and exploring in the desert biome. I'm working through the night because I've finally got a place where I can work with relatively safe environment here and not get attacked, or at least I can fight back. So I'm going to work through the night. Tonight I'm going to work on putting in the ceiling of this, which will be the floor of the next level. Now it's going to be wood because, well, it doesn't have to be that strong. It's protected by the concrete that is around it. So let me get this wood frame thrown in here all the way around, and then I'll discuss the center column and its unique system of ladders I will have going up to this next floor. Alright, that is good for now. You'll notice that I have left a 3x3 block section open right in the center. That's where my center column is going to be, and I will have 4 ladders going up to the top. Well, folks, I just realized I am hungry and severely dehydrated, so I'm going to hop on the bike and run back to the little house on the prairie desert, and grab something to drink where I have something prepared. I was going to cut this part out, but this is a day in the life of surviving in the apocalypse, so I thought you should see this. And it would kind of help to understand why it takes a while to build something. You gotta do the normal things. So let me go in here and grab this, and we'll get back to work. Now, as you can see, I do not have much water or tea left, so I've got to address that problem. Take advantage of being in the desert and gather up as much sand as you can whenever you have the chance. Throw it in your forge, turn it into glass, and turn that glass into glass jars. Then when you do find a water source, you'll have plenty of containers. Check it out, there's 250 containers, and I've already got 220 in my tool belt, so now I'm off to get water. I can't remember if I've mentioned this before, but conveniently located behind the trader is a river going right through the desert. And you got, oh, avoid that cactus, I hate those things. I don't know, maybe this is a tributary of the River Nile, the American River Nile, I don't know. But anyway, conveniently located right here in the desert is a river. It's kind of awkward to get through. I'm going to carve a stairway in there later, but priorities, man. So now we'll come in here and collect 220 bottles of water, and we'll be set for water. I don't like that animation. It makes me look like I'm drinking dirty water. Alright, well, I've got plenty of water. We'll just need to boil that down, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do that next time I go back to the little house on the desert. For now, let's get back on the clock and work on that base. As a side note, drinking dirty water can lead to diarrhea, cholera, dysentery, typhoid, and/or polio. And if you think the state of our healthcare sucks now, wait until the zombie apocalypse. So boil that water. Now I'm going to work on the ladder system, so I'm going to hop down here and do some preliminary measuring and prep work. That column and ladder is just temporary, and I'll remove it entirely before I'm done. Right now I'm going to use it to measure forward a couple of blocks. I need to put a column going up right in the center of that 3x3 window in the roof. The first thing I'm going to do is put down a cobblestone foundation block. I would use concrete, but I'm out. This will be a solid column going up right into the center of the ceiling or floor of the next level. And then there will be 4 veins coming off of it out of cobblestone plates, and that's where I'll attach the ladders. So there will be 4 ladders going up to the next level. And that's because sometimes a ladder fails, or sometimes a zombie breaches the exterior and comes in with you, and you want to get out really fast. This will also make a great place to take cover if an infected cop is puking or about to explode. Watch the green outline of this cobblestone frame plate because the placement of this block is critical. It's touching the main column, but placed just to the left of it. Now I'll remove that wooden column and do this the rest of the way around. The frames are in place, and now I'm just going to finish putting the ladders in. Now you might notice that I made the top blocks out of wood so they match the floor on the next level. I'll get the last of these ladders placed, and then I'll fill in the cobblestone. And there it is. Now I'll walk around this so we can see what it looks like. Now that is one solid ass support. Remember, the gaming program sees that as 9 columns, all of which will bear weight. After I fill these blocks in, this will be a little easier to look at. With this design, you can enter the ladder from any direction. I may have mentioned that my plan is to upgrade that to concrete once I get back into concrete production. I think it's strong enough, but aesthetically I think it would look better if it matched the concrete walls. Now I'm going to hop up here. I just need to fill in the rest of these wood frames. And so I'll do that, and then we'll go on to the next step. I will put some wooden hatches on here, and remember, if you do this, to put the hinges away from the ladder so you don't come up the ladder and then you're faced with the hatch door. I always leave the bottom rung off, even in an indoor situation like this, because you never know when a zombie could get in here, and if the bottom rung is on there, then he can just come up to the next level and visit you. Come to dinner, so to speak. Next, I'll put in wooden railings around the edge so I don't walk off in a fight. That is one of my bad habits. And of course on this project I'll have to wait until daytime to put the corner pieces in because they have to be put in from the outside, so I'll have to nerd pull up and install those. That piece of fence will not go in because the programming of the game sees that block as already occupied by the outward facing wood railing. In the morning, I'll go down and put those corner pieces up, and we'll call this fencing done. And hey, what's that? It sounds like we may have some neighbors coming to party. Let's go test out this melee room. I'm really kind of surprised I haven't seen more activity in this area, but to be fair, I haven't been running a chem station or a forge or even a campfire, so they are attracted to heat. I don't know why I'm using up all my ammo, hoping this is a melee room. I'm switching to club. Time to go club. Feel the kiss of my spiked club. I better get my knife down here in my quick access bar. Spiders love the corners, but those ramp blocks keep them from being able to hide, so I can still pick them off. The path of the knife is more lateral, so it's better for these narrow horizontal spaces, such as this lower tier. Well, the sun's just about up, so I'm going to go outside and install those wood rail corner pieces. Well, guys, what do you think? Is this going to be a good-sized deck to start the living quarters base build out on? The railing is done, and I think this Horde base is looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. So, if you're enjoying what you're seeing here in 7 Days to Die, Navisgane, the desert biome, check in next time when we fight, explore, and build our way through the desert. Thanks for watching, guys. Give me a like, subscribe, and share if you can. Have a good week. I'm out.